You feel it, don't you? The sense of floating, of watching the days blur into weeks, into years. You hear the whispers, maybe even in your own head, of labels like man-child. You see others moving forward, ticking boxes on a checklist you feel you never received. And you wonder if something is fundamentally broken within you.
But what if the reason you're stuck isn't a simple lack of willpower?
What if it's something much deeper and far more complex? There's an epidemic of being stuck, and millions of men are caught in it.
Other videos on this topic might tell you to just grow up or try harder.
We won't do that, because that's only half the story, and frankly, it's not helpful. This feeling isn't just a personal failing, it's a symptom of a dual problem.
There's an internal battle, a kind of psychological paralysis, but there's also an external reality, a world with a broken social contract.
Today, we're going to give you a new map to understand both, and a way to start navigating out. So let's start by looking inward, because the core psychological engine of this feeling isn't what you think. Psychologists have a name for a key part of this: potential paralysis. Potential paralysis is the fear that choosing one path means the death of all other possibilities. Every potential version of you, the musician, the traveler, the entrepreneur, feels like it's being held hostage by any single commitment.
So choosing a career path doesn't feel like a beginning, it feels like an ending for all the other careers you could have had.
Committing to one relationship feels like saying goodbye to every other person you might have connected with. This isn't laziness, it's a defense mechanism against the overwhelming fear of making the wrong choice and living with regret. The result is that you choose nothing, hoping to keep all options open. But in doing so, you're not standing still. You're drifting backward as the world moves on without you. But this is only half the story, because this isn't just in your head. To really understand this, we have to look at the world you were promised versus the one you actually got. Your father or grandfather was likely told a simple story: work hard, buy a house, support a family, and retire comfortably.
For many, that story was a reliable map to a stable life.
Today, that map leads off a cliff. Wages have stagnated while the cost of housing, education, and just living have skyrocketed. The responsibilities of adulthood are still demanded, but the rewards are no longer guaranteed. You're not just evading responsibility, you're reacting to a system where responsibilities no longer come with rewards. So, when you hesitate to commit to a soul-crushing job for a paycheck that barely covers rent, is that being a man-child? Or is it a rational response to a game that feels rigged? This feeling of being stuck isn't just one thing, it wears different masks. We can call them the 4 faces of stagnation. First, there's the rebel, who sees the rigged game and rejects it entirely, often retreating into cynical detachment. Second is the overwhelmed, who feels the weight of it all so intensely that it manifests as anxiety or depression, leaving them frozen. Third, we have the dreamer, the embodiment of potential paralysis, who lives in a fantasy of what could be, never risking failure by actually doing something. And fourth is the comfort seeker, who numbs the dissatisfaction with passive consumption, like endless video games, streaming, and doom scrolling. You might be one of these, or a combination of all 4. As you listen, which one of these resonates the most with you? If you're seeing yourself in these descriptions, it means we're exploring something real and important. We tackle complex modern problems with this level of depth every week, so consider subscribing to join the conversation. Now, it's crucial to understand these types and the systemic problems we've discussed.
Your reasons for being stuck are valid.
But the hard part is that staying stuck is still a choice that erodes you over time. Understanding the system is crucial, but using it as a permanent excuse is a trap. The rebel's defiance turns into bitter isolation. The overwhelmed's anxiety calcifies into a permanent state of inaction. The dreamer's potential sours into deep regret for a life never lived. The comfort seeker wakes up one day to find years have been consumed with nothing to show for it. The trap is real, and the reasons are valid, but the exit door is only visible when you decide to look for it. So, recognizing the trap is the first step, but how do you actually get out of it? The answer isn't a massive, overwhelming life change. It's something I call the 1-degree shift. Imagine a huge ship in the middle of the ocean. Turning the wheel just 1 degree seems insignificant at first, but over 100 miles, it lands you in a completely different destination. Your 1-degree shift could be learning a skill for 1 hour a week, writing 1 page of a book, or having 1 difficult conversation. It's an action so small that your brain can't justify avoiding it. Because momentum is the antidote to paralysis. Forget changing your life. Start with a 1-degree shift. So let's go back to our original question. Are you a man-child? After everything we've discussed, you can see it's the wrong question. That label isn't a diagnosis of your character. It's a symptom of our time. It's a symptom of the paralyzing pressure of infinite potential clashing with the harsh reality of a shrinking horizon. Understanding this doesn't absolve you of the need to act. It empowers you to act with clarity instead of shame. You are not broken. You are stuck. And the way out is to stop floating and start steering, even if it's just by 1 degree. Which of the 4 faces resonated most with you? Sharing it below helps us all see we're not alone in this. And if you're ready to unpack more of these complex topics, subscribe and hit the bell.